Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review. So Lidl's Beer Festival this week. Make sure you get down there, get some cheap craft beers, support the breweries. I mean, they're not going to make any money on this, but it's good brand recognition. So Loch Lomond Brewery recently did an Emperor's Brewery collab. So good on you there, lads. Emperor's Brewery. I know Damon and lovely bloke, and got a real passion for imperial beers, stouts and whatnot. So this is Paint in Shadows, a black IPA, 5%, Centennial Chinook and Citra, tropical and pine notes, stone and citrus, fruit flavours, bittersweet finish. So let's dive in. I thought I'd chuck a few normal beer reviews in amongst the sea, and I do mean the sea of beer festival beer reviews, which are not always long and not really a good example of my beer review skills, as it were. Although probably a better head pour on them than this. So a black, neon black looking pour with a crap pour, a knobhead pour, as people like Bullman beer reviews and Mersey beers would say. And also Hopsy, he'd say that as well. That's the sort of thing they'd say. It's all good people as well. So, I love the beer review community. For the people that I've met, absolutely top class people. And others that I haven't met as well. There are some absolutely great people just doing beer reviews for the sake of doing beer reviews and not for anything else. So, it's a strange one because the colour, black, looks like a stout, doesn't it? I'm getting a slight tropical nose on this. Slight. A little bit of zestiness on the nose. The head's starting to dissipate, so that's a good thing. Right. Chinese is coming, so I can't be too long on this review. Oh. Yeah, definitely getting a bit of stone fruit. There's a hint of roasty toastiness in there as well. Black IPA, you don't see a massive amount of them. I've done a few reviews recently, that Black IPA reviews, and they've been it's been interesting beers to review. To be fair, I am no professor of styles. My only consideration with beer reviews is to do the beer review and not be a professor of beers. I'm the beer reviewer that you want, that doesn't know everything about the beers, doesn't know the laws of every style. Don't really need to. I'm what you would say is 99% of the population, and that is what it tastes like, smells like. Is it good? Is it okay? Job's a good one. So you really need to know, innit? Yeah. Politics and shit. No, not for me. Um, Although when something does walk down Bone of Contention Street, I'm bound to pull it up. These things happen, don't they? Yeah. Yes, there's lots of them streets. Yeah, we've got Raggy Avenue. Yeah, I go down there quite a bit. Just recently, the last few days at the beer festival, we've been down Raggy Avenue. We've had a great time. Some of them beer reviews, they're not getting massive views, but some of them are pearlers because we're off steaming doing beer reviews. And I might have to put little notes in them. I've got to watch some of them back to make sure I'm not swearing, and they're not too over the top. Last year I did beer reviews, and they were getting fruity, but that's how this channel started. To be fair, everybody knows that there's no airs and graces. I say it how it is. Okay, take. Pardon my French. But if you've watched this channel long enough, you know that I'm really just a normal person. And if you bumped into me at beer festivals, you'll also know that. Hopefully, when I'm not steaming out my head, and yeah, hopefully not. Ooh, gotta say, it's so different. You know, it's the tropical. It breaks barriers. It's like tropical. It's like a stout in some ways. Uh, yeah, it's so different. And it makes me chuckle. It makes me smile. A beer that makes you smile, worth their weight in gold. Because you're, if this was pure orange colour and it had tropical in, it wouldn't be a surprise. But with this, it's like opening a Christmas present and not quite knowing what you're getting a hint of what you're getting, and then all of a sudden it's like, this is balmy. Yeah. Oh, wow. And like I say, at Lidl, the prices for the beers, and yes, the companies who are making this, they're either making little to no profit. Hopefully Lidl aren't taking a lot either. Hopefully they're getting some profit and Lidl are getting some profit. But what it does, it's for the likes of Loch Lomond Brewery and the other breweries that I've got down on the floor below my feet, gets your name out there. Sometimes you have to take. I've got brewery friends who work beer festivals, and the beer festivals are not great in the sense of coin, but it gets name out there, and that is an aspect that sometimes you have to do these things, and I suppose in some ways, like myself, I'll do beer reviews. Like yesterday, I was at Robin Hood doing beer reviews yesterday. This will probably show up Sunday because I daren't flood the channel too much in the next day or so. But yeah, this will show up about midday, 2 or 3 o'clock Sunday. Um, but in any case, um, I'll take the hit. So I'll get quite low reviews for quite a lot of beers. But it's all about putting names out on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and it's about getting that name out there, because whatever your name's out there relevant, it's all good. So not just for the breweries, but also in some ways for me, keeps building the channel a little bit at a time. And obviously the beer room reviews are always the best because I actually talk a lot more stuff. But yeah, so I've really enjoyed this. Like I say, it's changing with it. Let me just double check what it says. Tropical pine. Nah, the pine. That's the pine coming through earlier. It was tropical on the nose. Um, Stone and citrus fruits flavors. Yeah, but like I say, I get, I do get a little bit of roasty toasty on there. Gotta say, love the style. People may say, "Oh, you're very positive about beers. Do you ever slag a beer off?" You'll know when I'll say it's not my cup of tea. Not. I don't need to be an arse. Chuck the beer down the sink, and you know, and like I've seen across the internet. No, I don't need to be an arse. You'll see it in my facial expressions. You'll see it if it's wrenching me gut. And there's in this world, there's a way of saying something without being an arse, you know. And the face on this, that big smile you got, that told you a lot about the beer. One of the other beer reviewers that I know who does this is Dean. Dean's beer reviews is very similar to me. How we cannot, when we're drinking, you look at our faces, and you'll tell the face tells you everything about the beer before you've even tasted it, before you've even opened your mouth. A smile and that, and you know that beer's at the spot. Yeah, obviously we're all different, but yeah. So super enjoyed this. It's different. It's well, you've heard what I've said. So, and if you've come for the back of the review, go and watch the whole review. Enjoy the review. Get yourself a can from Lidl. Support Loch Lomond, great brewery, and from Scotland. Let's not break the UK up. Some people do, some people don't want it. You know, it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, tough call. Um, tough call either way. Yeah, because obviously once you do something, then you can't go back, and it was very hard to go back. I think once it happens, if it does happen, that is ended. Yeah, there'd be some pussyfoot with the seas, and how would you go on with an army? And splitting the army, the navy, and that. I mean, Scotland is quite a small country in that respect, with population. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's there's more to it, you know. On both sides of the equation, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Mm. Nonetheless, for me, good 4.4 out of 5. Yeah, top notch beer from Lidl. £1.79 or probably less I paid for this. Can't fault it for the price. You know, for people on the budget. And let's be fair, for those people out there who've got a lot of money, who can afford to review and drink, I wonder what that was then. It's the wind. £10 or £15 cans, and they say, oh, I wouldn't drink that stuff from supermarkets. Yeah, not everyone's as rich as you. There are a lot of people who are absolutely on the breadline where £1.79 is expensive. We all have to remember that, you know, in this day and age. And not just this day and age, any day and age. A lot of people are on a lot less money than yourself. And I had this thing where with friends who'd go pubbing in town. Oh, you coming? Can't afford it, mate. Yeah. You're tight. No, I literally can't bloody afford it. Yeah. Anyway, got to run. Thanks for watching. See you soon.